Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I want to show you how to do the Alpine stitch. This is one of my favorites as well. I have another pattern for you later on. I'm hoping that I can get that uploaded today, so you may be lucky and have two videos today. So back to the Alpine stitch. All it is, it consists of treble crochet and double crochet, and then we alternate on every row. So it's a 2-row repeat. What I love about this, it's just that the texture is just amazing and it just looks absolutely pretty. You can look at it at any angle, and it's a lovely pattern for a baby blanket or anything you want to make. It's a nice sturdy pattern, not very lacy, and very minimal again, which is what I like. So you will need, excuse me, 4mm crochet hook. Now you can try this with a 5mm if you wanted a little bit more drapier than what this is, but this is quite soft on a 4mm. So if you want to go the next yarn up to a number 4 yarn, then do that with a 5mm. However, just to point out that you can make this with any yarn and any hook. This is purely for the baby blanket. So the pattern's worked up in odd amount of numbers, and if you want to make the baby blanket, go ahead and chain 113 chains. That will give you an approximate about let's say 27 inches, and then that will allow you enough for a border of your choice. So let's start this straight away. So I'm going to use it's like a powdery lilac, and it's one by Starcraft Special. So, and it's a DK yarn, a light yarn, and you will also need your 4mm crochet hook. I'm going to make a very small sample of 15 chains, but if you want to go straight into the blanket, then you can do that, or do the sample and see how you feel if you want to try them with different hooks. But 4mm on a lightweight yarn, you're good to go. Right, do your slip knot however you do your slip knot, and chain either 113 or 15 with me. Okay, and just before I begin, just a couple of things to point out. If you don't know how to do a slip knot or chain, I do have a separate video listed for that. I do have to mention that at the beginning of every video. I do want to bring in my beginners who might think this is a bit complicated. You can practice those and come back. However, this pattern does have a treble crochet in there, and if you're not too great with a treble, I will do that with you slowly for the first couple of rows. Also, if I'm speeding at any point, or you think I'm going way too fast, then do slow me down in playback options, and you can also press the CC button and you will get the captions as well to this video. So let's begin. So I've done 15 chains. Will that be enough? Actually no, let's go a little bit more. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. Yeah, that's a bit more better. So do 21 chains if you're doing the sample, or go ahead and do 113. Right, so it's a 2-row repeat, and this is our first row. So yarn over and go into the 4th chain. Don't count that one, that's nothing ever on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and place your hook into there, draw up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's your double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's how you do your double crochet. Okay, now we want to do double crochets all the way to the end of the chain. It's not a very difficult pattern at all. And hopefully, if I've explained myself properly, then it will feel even more easier, should I say. Okay, so there's my last stitch, and do your double crochet. I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit, teeny weeny bit, just bear with me. Okay, so there's your double crochet row. Now we're going to begin the Alpine stitch, and the way to do that is chain one, and you want to chain one and single crochet actually for this row. So you go to the very first stitch and do a single crochet, and the way to do that is put your hook in, pull up a loop, pull through two. That's your single. So go ahead and do now a single crochet row to the end of the row. We're doing a single crochet row because we want all of our work facing this way. If we don't add the single crochet, then the stitch doesn't look the right way. So here we go. Remember your turning chain here on the end. Make sure you put a on the third, on the top, sorry, another single crochet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, yeah. So we're still at an odd number, which is exactly what we want. So chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Every row will now be chain 3 apart from the single crochet row. So the first, you want to start creating your Alpine stitch. That's your 3 chains. That will be this one here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go into the very next one and do our treble crochet, and the way to do that is yarn over twice. So not this one, we are going into the actual double crochet from the row below, and we are putting our hook behind it and out the other end, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's your front post double crochet. Okay, so chain 3, yarn over twice, go into the actual double crochets and do your front post. And then when we do the normal double crochet, we're just going into the next, you can see there's your single, there's the double from before. Just go into the next stitch and do a double crochet. So next one will be a front post, so yarn over twice. That's the one we've just worked in. There's a single crochet, there's the double. You move along to the next one, so you miss one basically, and go into the next one, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's how you do your treble. Next one will be a double crochet, and the double crochet will go in to the stitch, not into the, so the treble around the post. So we've just done the double crochet here, so we've missed that one. Go to the next one and do your front post treble crochet. Next one, double crochet, yarn over twice. Next one, front post, put the hook from behind it out the other end, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Next one, double crochet, yarn over twice. We've just worked this row here, we're now on to the next one, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2, yarn over. Next one, double crochet into the stitch, yarn over twice, go to the next one, go around the double behind the double crochet, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Yarn over, normal double crochet on the stitch, yarn over twice, then miss that one, go to this one and do your treble on your front post. Back to the double crochet, yarn over twice, go to the next one and do your treble around treble crochet, front post treble crochet. Bit of a mouthful. Okay, so back to the normal double, and then we've got 2. We've got this one here, and then we've got that turning chain, the chain 3 that we did. Was it chain 3? No, that was the very first. Either way, we've got one on here on the end. So yarn over twice, go into the one before that last post there, and do your front post treble crochet. Then you're left with that one, find your single crochet from the previous row and just go into there and do a normal double crochet. So that's what you've got here so far. That's the back, that's the front. So you can see there's the front and there's the doubles, front post and doubles. So what we're going to do now is every alternative row will be a single crochet. So as soon as you've done a front treble and a double crochet row, you will chain 1, flip your work over, and starting from that very first stitch, go in and do a single crochet, and then you will do a single crochet row all across to the end. Like I said, this allows us to then, when we flip our work, go back to the Alpine stitch and it's all facing the same way. I've actually made cushion covers with this one. I absolutely love the texture. Okay, when you get to the end, remember you had that chain 3, go to the top of the chain 3 and place your last single crochet. Do not miss that. So in the beginning of every other row, it's 3. So as soon as you start to face your work this way, it's always chain 3 before we start doing the treble crochets. Otherwise it's chain 1 for the single crochet row. Now we're going to alternate. So you can see that one is that stitch there, and on the previous one we started with a treble. So what we're going to do is the opposite. So we will do the double on that first, and then where this one that looks there, that's the double, we're going to pull that out and do the treble around that one. Hope I'm making sense. So yarn over and just do a normal double crochet, but you can see that's the front post treble. So on top of that, do the normal double, then yarn over twice, and you'll be able to clearly see them. They're between the two. Just go to that one, put your hook behind it, and do your front post treble. It will be much easier now since we've placed everything where we needed it to. So we know now the next one, which is this one, is going to be a double crochet in the top, wrap around twice, and do your front post treble crochet. Next one, double crochet, wrap the yarn around twice. There's my, you can see now, there's my 2 front post treble crochets from the previous round. You go to the one in the middle, so you're doing the opposite, and we'll reverse it again on the next row after the single crochet. And that's all there is. It's just a thing divided by a single crochet. You're just alternating the double crochets on the front posts. Double, front post treble crochet, and then a double crochet, front post treble crochet here, and a double crochet. Wrap the yarn around twice, that one here, front post, double crochet, oh, treble crochet. And then on the previous one you do the double. Just do the opposite of what you see. And then once you've done your last front post here, you're left with a front post from the previous round and that last single crochet here. So you've got 2 stitches remaining. So in the last 2, because we started with 2 double crochets here, we chained 3 and then we immediately did a double crochet. It's going to be the same on this side. So yarn over, go in, do your double crochet as normal, then you'll have 1 stitch remaining and then do a double in that one as well. How pretty. I think everything's pretty. I think I've got crochet issues. 1, 2, and then what you want to do is chain 1, flip your work. Sorry, I carried on without explaining what I was doing. Chain 1, flip your work and start from the very first stitch and go ahead and do your single crochet row. And then I will show you one more round of the other one. Don't miss your turning chain here, your chain 3 here. Okay, make sure you go into that and do your single crochet as well. Chain 3 and flip your work. Now we're back onto this again. I just love the way it entwines. Is that the word I'm looking for? Right. So we do opposite. So what do we put here? We put the front post here and a normal double crochet here. So we're doing what we did on this row here. So you've chained your 3, and the very first one now will be the opposite. So we can clearly see that's the front post, but we're going to put the front post here now. Front post treble. Then on top of that goes the double crochet. Yarn over twice, do your front post, treble crochet, and then your double crochet. Front post, treble crochet, and a double crochet. Front post, treble, and a double. Yarn over twice, front post, treble crochet, and a double. Yarn over twice, that one there, front post treble, that one there, double crochet. And that's all there is to this pattern. So you alternate every time and it gives us this wonderful texture. Then we're left with these 2, which from the previous row were just 2 normal double crochets. If I put my work there, you'll be able to see. So there's the front post. So we've just done a double crochet on top of that. So we've got one more front post to do. Front post treble. Just do that again. And then the very last one here is your single crochet from the previous row and do your double on top of that. And here we are. This is the Alpine stitch. I think this is absolutely adorable. That's the back. So it's not both sided, but that's how we get this lovely texture. Let's bring in the bigger piece for you again, so you can see what we did. Okay guys, hope you like this tutorial. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see, rather than just it covering the entire screen, right? And yeah, so I've done this with a 4. Try it with a 5 if you want to. I think it will work either way. 4 is just as pretty. Pretty. Okay, thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Please do like and share this to anybody who you think would love to try this one out. Any problems, do let me know. I am quite quick at replying to my messages and all my lovely comments. So yeah, I've got another one. Like I said, the fan and shell stitch is another one of my favorites, and I have to show you that one. You may already know it, you may be completely new to it, but I will show you the technique I use for that one as well. Hope you like this one, and I'll see you shortly.